Hey everybody, welcome back to the Adventure Archive. We are going to see tonight if this combat encounter will end, because it's been going on for a couple of sessions. If you guys haven't checked it out, last episode, I encourage you to do so because some cool stuff happened. Very, very rare rolls, let's say. But before we begin, Patrick, as always, thank you, man, for keeping the bugs squashed on the Foundry system. And Andreas and Noel for the music. We're listening to Noel right now, actually. But yeah, go check out their links down in the description below. And brief recap, well, it's been combat. So you guys have been down in these hobgoblin caves for some time, fighting your way through. Magnus finally joined the fight in the end after Gwydion and Dagwood were already there. Gwydion fell twice. And he's, what do you got, like half HP right now?
Less than half?
A little bit less than half, so it might happen again. But it's been quite the epic comeback. They're not sure what awaits them deeper into these caves, but they're very persistent. So we're going to start there. I think we are still in combat. Yes. I think we're on round 11, if that tells you guys anything. So round 11... We're at top of the round, and it's this scout. There is a guy here kind of huddling in the corner. He retreated. He looks very injured, and Dagwood is just breathing down his neck, ready to take him out. But he's got nowhere to really go. And so what he does is he takes one last swipe with his dagger. With his with his metaphorical fingers crossed that this is actually going to do anything. Well, let me target you first, and then so he slashes with the dagger, and okay, that's a success. Dagwood, you can choose to dodge if you'd like. Or take the damage that has yet to be rolled.
Yeah, Dagwood is gonna try to dodge that.
Okay. So this will take your turn this round. So yeah, give me an evade check. $18. Man, that is a success. Your evade must be 18, right?
It is.
It can't be any higher. So that is success. So you easily dodge out of the way of this dagger slash, and that brings us to an individual in the shadows, but he decides to stay put currently. And then I'm going to remove this guy. There's a dead guy here. So now we are at Magnus. If anyone would like to control him, or you guys can always, pass the turn for now. Swap initiative. Wait.
I'll say it's Matt's turn to control back. Did it last week.
Okay. Or we can keep him out of it if you want. We can just have him not be involved, and then it just depends on what you guys want to do. If you want to,
he's got one hit point left.
Ooh, that might not be so hot for him. So what do you guys want to do? Do you guys want to wait, swap initiative with somebody else?
You
can even have him leave. There's an exit. Okay. I was going to say there is an exit very close to you by that dead hobgoblin to the
his movement
to the east.
So he's going to move 4 there, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, he's going to move up that way.
Okay, so he moves to the north, barely holding on to what life he has, I guess.
Yeah.
And that brings us to Brian, who is flanked by a hobgoblin with a dagger, and Gwydion, who is facing down another foe further down the cave. What would you like to do?
I will try to dagger this guy.
Okay. And who do we got in the chat tonight? We got Hoovmeister 1780. Thanks for the good luck. And we got John. Oh, Marison's here. What's going on, man? On the edge of slipping in the darkness. Yes. Finbar Tamsbane, not die. That's the goal, I guess. Okay, a 5 is a success. You're gonna slash him with a dagger. He's pretty emboldened right now. He looks pretty fit, pretty on his feet, so he's going to take the damage. So go ahead and roll.
Okay.
Okay, 4 points of damage. We'll target him, deal the damage. So yeah, your dagger blade rakes across his chest, drawing a little bit of blood, but he doesn't really seem to be too phased. All right, okay. Now it's up to... Oh, do you want to move at all? I guess you could move your movement if you'd like.
But that then would trigger... get to hit me. Yeah.
Potentially. You get a free evade check. So, you want to stay?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, then. We are moving on to Dagwood. As you have this hobgoblin cornered. Oh, yeah, you can't go. You already went. That's right.
Nope.
I think Patrick told me how to, like... do this to make it to where I'll have to check it later. Okay, so your turn is over, and then right in front of you, Gwydion, you hear the creak of a bowstring draw back as the scout that is facing you down aims in your direction with a twisted grin on his face because he sees that you're a little wounded here. Okay, a 10 is a success. You haven't gone yet, so if you'd like to use your turn to evade or parry, go for
it. I have 7 hit points left.
I know. That's what I love about you don't roll damage right away, so you don't know what's coming. Might be light, might be heavy.
Shit. Yeah, I think I'll have to use my turn to block this. I only have 2 willpower left. This shield block.
Oh, we got a troll in the chat, everybody. Please welcome Tracy Eubanks, 9698. Asking if this is I probably shouldn't say that word, D&D nerd channel, or is that the one next door? Probably the one next door because we're not playing D&D. We're playing Dragonbane. But thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the comment.
Hey. All right. So, sorry, I'm just reading what my ability does. I don't need to use this ability. I would use that if it was not my turn. Or I'd already used up my turn.
Yeah.
So I will select my small shield. I will select parry.
Okay.
Roll. I got a 16 and succeeded.
And a parry, do I remember correctly? Is it an opposed roll or no? It's just like if you parry, you win, right?
I think if I parry, I win. I think so. I hope so.
I think you're right, but I should remember this. Let's just say that's how it works for now, because I don't want to...
Oh, they were looking for Legends of Evantris.
Looking for Legends of Evantris. Yeah. No, you can actually check the channel name on the YouTube page. It says right there who we are.
Legend of Evantris is pretty funny though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you parry that, you take your turn, you just slam the arrow slams into the shield. And there is one more guy who's going to go. And that is the one who's trading blows with you, Brian. So he's very furious that you stabbed him with your dagger, so he is going to try to do the same to you, even though he's not so great at it. Not good enough, so you easily dodge this. This blade just whistles right over your head as he swings wide. And this will be a new round. Is there anything anybody needs to do? I told you guys I'd let you know before a new round begins.
I definitely don't want to keep a 20 initiative. Nope.
Okay. All right. Next round. Magnus. It is Magnus's turn as he is lurching toward the stairs to the north. Do you want to have him keep lurching? Because he already also did his round rest. Okay. Is he going to continue to walk up the stairs or just kind of stay put by the torch up there?
No, he'll stay put by the torch up there.
Okay.
Does he have a way to help heal himself, maybe?
He's got no willpower. Oh, he does?
He does, maybe. We'll see how much willpower
he
costs.
has any...
I'm not sure.
Yeah, but he's got no willpower, right? Oh, he's got one. He's got one.
Yeah, he costs 3.
He's got one willpower. Okay. So we will move on from Magnus and go to Brian. What would you like to do? Another swing of the dagger?
I might just try to shoot him point blank with my bow.
With a bane, okay, you can do that.
Yeah.
It's just a baned attack. Oh man. Demon mishap. This is your 3rd mishap.
Yeah,
so
no kidding.
Why don't you click the old mishap button?
Oh wait, could I have even done that?
Why
I don't
not?
think I had arrows. Or did I?
Are you out of arrows?
Yeah, you didn't have arrows anymore again.
Oh shit. Okay. So we'll just say it's a failed attack then.
Am I? Okay.
You should really play D&D again, Jess. You'd be doing so well over there.
All right. Dagwood is up next. What would you like to do?
Dagwood is going to attack this
This hobgoblin that you have
hobgoblin that he kind of has cornered. Yeah.
Okay. Go for it.
So let's see. His midnight dagger is damaged, so that automatically is a bane. So it's actually 2 banes because it's during the day still. Correct?
Yeah.
Like outside of the cave, it's daytime. Okay.
Yeah. I know it's been 12 combat rounds, but yeah, it's still it's still daytime. Triple bane. Still a success. He sees your prowess with this weapon, and he is going to attempt to evade this attack. And he does. So he just backs out of the way of your very, very elegant blade swing. Maybe it was your cockiness that got involved, but he was able to dodge out of the way. That is his turn, though, now, however. He cannot go again. So that's this scout.
It's not cockiness, it's confidence.
Yep. All right. So this guy, he actually decides to attempt shooting his bow at you. He's not doing so hot with the dagger, so he's going to have a bane, though, because he is very close.
Of course.
Okay, that is success, regardless. So he gets you point blank, and you cannot dodge unless you have some kind of skill that you can use outside of your turn that does not require an action to attempt to evade this. Do you have anything like that, Brian?
Oh, I'm being shot.
You're being shot.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna do. It's fast footwork.
Mm-hmm.
Is it fast footwork? Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Fast footwork. Okay. And that takes how many willpower? 3 willpower points.
3.
Does that just give you the ability to evade, or is it a free, like... I guess I can read it. Fast footwork.
It lets you dodge an attack without consuming your action for the round. It's a bonus dodge.
So you get to attempt to dodge. So why don't you roll me an evade to see if you're able to dodge out of the way of this arrow at point blank range.
Yeah.
And you are easily. Okay, so you take 0 damage.
Oh shit, does it hit me?
Nah.
Okay.
I don't think I wouldn't be that much of an asshole.
Oh, merciful GM.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. All right. That guy's already gone. This guy facing you down, Gwydion, again, tries to lob off another arrow.
Oh my gosh.
I know, it's going to happen.
Holy shit.
Oh, shit. So, do you want to try to... You are the last person in initiative yet again. You can attempt to do a parry if you like and take your turn, but you will have to roll a dragon. As you know. You did it last time.
This is a repeat of last week?
Can you do it again? Can you do it again?
Sure,
I don't know.
Do it again.
You're going to do it? You're going to try?
Yeah, I'll spend my willpower to give myself... I'll spend my last 2 willpower. Where's my main?
They are whittling you guys down.
We're going to do shield block, so that way I have a boon to it. Just like last time.
This is going to be a boon to your parry. Seems fated at this point. I know. Let's see if the gods are going to smile down on Sir Gwydion this evening.
Gonna apply the boon already, or do I need to add it?
It should show.
I think it should apply it. It doesn't have it.
It doesn't have a pop-up though. If you click parry, where you can choose boon or bane or whatever.
Yeah, it said I had 0 boons, so I gave myself 1. Did I consume it correctly? Yeah, I did.
Yeah, it's okay. I figured it'd be automatic, but maybe not. Yeah, there it goes.
Nope.
Okay. Unfortunately, really good rolls. Just they were good rolls. They were very great rolls, 2 and a 3. But yeah, the your weakness, your shield arm is the strength is dwindling, and he is going to roll some damage. And that's 13 points of damage. Which I'm guessing, yep, knocks you to the ground. Gwydion has fallen yet again. And
it's my favorite thing to do.
I know. This brings us to a new round. Brine, you hear the massive body of Gwydion collapse beside you right after the arrow makes an impact. What would you like to do? Oh, that reminds me. You have healing potions that I forgot to give you to how many did you have? You used 1 and you had what?
2 more.
2 more. Okay, so let me give you back your 2 healing potions. Healing potion dose.
Now, aren't I supposed to... Am I supposed to have the same amount of... No, I'm not, because the last time I was brought up, it was...
Oh, we got to roll the con. We got to roll the con too. So
yeah,
we'll remember to do that. If and when you're brought back up.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you're not up yet. You're still down for the count. So what do you want to do, Brian? One side is Hobgoblin, the other side is Gwydion fallen in battle.
Yeah. We need to get rid of this Hobgoblin though, so she's going to attack him with a dagger.
Okay.
And he's not a monster, right?
He is not a monster. He's not considered a monster. Correct.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, we could rally. I guess that's a rule that Finbar in the chat mentioned. There is the rally potential mechanic? To rally. Yeah, you haven't been rallying. That is definitely an option. Okay, so you're slashing at the scout. He sees your companion fall to the ground, and he decides he would... Actually, you know what? I'm going to leave this to the fate of the dice, actually.
Fate of the dice.
The fate of the dice. So on a yes, he is going to, I guess, take the damage. On a no, he is going to try to dodge. So you guys can see it on the stream. It's a no. So he is going to attempt to evade this attack. And he dodges out of the way, but that takes up his turn, and he is this guy. Okay. All right, this guy facing you down, Dagwood. He seems pinned. He seems desperate. He's going to try to use his bow at point blank range after seeing just over your shoulder the success of his companion. So he gets 1 Bane. Oh, dang. He rolls a demon. Let's see what happens to him. You break your weapon. Any use of the weapon gets a Bane until it's repaired by an artisan. Okay, so he's going to be double Bane potentially if he's going to stick it out in melee. But that brings us to Magnus, who is lingering by the northernmost steps. Is he's going to continue to linger out there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. This other scout is going to try to shoot his arrow yet again at you, Brian. 1 Bane. Okay, it's a failure. He is losing his strength with his depleting hit points. Which brings us to Gwydion. Time for a little bit of a roll, my friend. See if can see how many successes you can get. Hopefully it's one of many. 1 of 3 at least. Okay, there is 1 success. And now it is Dagwood's turn. You're facing down this crippled hobgoblin with a damaged bow.
All right, yeah, he's going to continue trying to finish him off.
Okay.
So another attack, 2 Banes.
Easy success. Roll that damage. 9. Okay. Boom. You take him out. How does Dagwood take out this sad hobgoblin? Who I forgot he already went. He should not even be able to attack you.
Yeah, he I think that he had pulled back, like was trying to figure out what was going on with his weapon, and he looks down at it and looks up, and Dagwood just like sticks him with the dagger, and then turns as he falls to move.
Okay, so that is your attack. Would you like to move at all?
I would. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Go right there.
He is flanked now. Yes,
and
John.
That's gonna be my turn.
Yeah, these are my. I have these aren't like. I'm still gonna roll in Foundry, but these are just like extra things. Like I have some yes/no dice and different stuff. Okay, so that's your
Quick
turn.
question
You move.
before we go. At what point does rallying happen? Would it be as he is falling, or could it be at any point? I think you have
to. Let me double check the rules because it's been a long time since we've rallied.
You do it on your turn, and you make a persuasion check.
But it could be like now, like as you're rolling death saves.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
See, if you rally me up, what it does is it lets me keep fighting, but I still keep making death saves.
Yeah, but I think you have to do it like before you fall, right? It's to like make sure. Are you sure?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, check page 50. I think it's on page 50.
I guess it doesn't explicitly say, but it says you can continue acting as normal, which to me feels like you do it immediately, but I guess you could do it anytime. Yeah, it's not explicit, so I would allow it to be anytime.
It's risky though, because if I get 1 failure and I get rallied up, if I get hit by an enemy, which an enemy would definitely hit me because I'm still fighting, I die instantly. Because if you're hit while you're making death saves, you get 2 failures automatically.
Oh, that's right. So it says if you... Yeah, instant death. You don't record negative HP, but if you single attack or reduces your HP to a negative score equal to your full HP... Oh, that's the other one. player character dies instantly. Where'd you see the instant die? It's under death roll?
Yeah, it's under death roll.
Oh yeah, okay.
And then look at additional damage below it. If you suffer additional damage,
that is really risky. I never thought about that. Yeah, because you could be up and fighting, but if you take more damage,
yeah, I'll just die faster.
Okay.
Potentially. Okay, but it's really cool.
It is really cool. All right. This guy, what is he gonna do? He sees a Gwydion fall, and so
he shoots him again. Double tap.
Moves up here, and we're gonna begin a new round. You hear sounds coming from the shadows behind you, Dagwood, and the smell, that familiar funk of hobgoblin, and you hear just like almost a death rattle, but emerging from the shadows, a spear strikes out at you. But it is a failure. Yeah, you can tell that this individual is barely holding on to life by the sound of his breathing and his very sloppy spear strike. And that brings us to Brine. You see Dagwood flank the hobgoblin on the other side.
Yeah, she's gonna trade with Dagwood.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to swap initiative. All right, Dagwood, you're up.
Okay, Dagwood is going to go ahead and attack.
Which one are you going to attack? So you hear some sniveling, snarling coming from the shadows to the west, or the one that is attacking Brine to the north?
Like right here?
Yeah. I guess you can't really see him. He's kind of in the shadows.
No.
You can hear him for sure.
I think he's going to attack the one that's in between Brine and himself.
All right.
So...
Oh my God, an actual
It was
failure?
on that one for a second.
I know. Damn.
He is going to he's going to do the intelligence. He's going to be angry and he's going to push it.
Very pissed. Okay, that is success. This guy, oh, hang on. He hasn't gone yet. Has he gone yet?
No, it's first beginning of a round.
So I'm going to do the same thing, a yes-no. So yes, he will decide to dodge. Or no. Yes, he will take the damage. No, he will dodge. Okay, he's going to take the damage. Probably a bad idea. But we'll see. He's kind of preoccupied with Brine. Doesn't quite hear you coming up behind him. And it is enough to destroy him completely. So how does Dagwood sneak up behind this guy and take him out? Just like a spinal column blade slam?
Effortlessly.
Effortlessly.
Yeah.
Grandpa's here. Gwydion is dying, yes.
Yeah, with a shrug, Dagwood just comes up and just sticks him. No big deal.
No big deal.
And he's gonna move.
So if you move, I'll just need an evade roll, which is probably going to be no problem because there's somebody right next to you, even though you can't see them.
Yeah, I'm going to say that he did not even realize he was attacked since that attack missed.
Yeah. Okay.
So he is gonna move.
So just give me an evade check. We'll see if you're able to get away swiftly from the spear, from the shadows, and you do. Okay, awesome. And Brine, are you going to move any more, or is that it?
Yeah, can he move? He can move through friendly players,
Correct.
Right?
Yep, you can.
Okay, so he's going to go all the way up, and then he's going to... Oh, sorry.
Oh.
There we go. And get up right next to this guy right here.
So
and
as
that's
you
his
round
turn.
the corner, the eyes of this hobgoblin go big as he sees you are very uninjured and walking across the dead. Okay, so it's Magnus up. Is he just going to hang back?
He is. He's going to rally.
Oh, shit.
Is that like its own thing to select? Oh, no, it's just a persuasion.
Yeah, it's a persuasion check. Okay, an 8 is success for Magnus, so you are rallied.
Mm-hmm.
And that is his action. But you still got to keep making death rolls.
Yes. I should be fine. My constitution's pretty high.
Wait, Magnus is making death rolls?
No, Gwydion.
Oh, Gwydion. Okay.
Magnus rallied Gwydion.
Okay.
I should get up. I didn't hear no bell.
Okay, so this hobgoblin that is facing you, Dagwood, is taken aback.
Wait, I haven't gone yet.
Oh yeah, shit. I forgot you skipped. Yeah, go ahead. What do you want to do?
Say, open your mouth, and I'm gonna
Open your mouth, god damn it.
So Gwydion yell.
I'll like force his mouth open and put a healing potion in there.
Okay, so
Does it
go
taste
ahead
like,
and
Blue Mondo.
Blue Mondo.
If anyone remembers Mondo juice bottles.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So why don't you roll I think it's 2d6, right? Yeah, roll a 2d6.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And is there a way to...
Not bad.
It's better than the 2 I got last time.
Look at that. 11. So I will heal... Oh, I don't want to deal that damage. I guess you can go ahead and heal yourself.
Okay.
11 points of damage. As you lean your head way over and open your mouth, because Brian is quite small.
There we go.
Glug, 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 glug. Okay, do you want to move at all, Brian, after this? Because you have some movement if you'd like.
Yeah, she'll go over here.
Okay, you're going to pass through Gwydion, scooch by. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is that it right there?
Yeah.
Okay, and he's gone. This guy's actually, he's going to try to take off. He sees all this stuff going on. He sees Gwydion just reinvigorated with life, and he has his eyes go wide in fear. But he needs to roll an evade to try to get away from Dagwood. See if he can do it. He can. Okay. So he backs up. He dashes away. What is his movement? 10. This is not going to go well for him, probably. All right. So he just turns around the corner, skedaddling away from you, Dagwood. But it is now Gwydion's turn as you see this hobgoblin run away from the fierce cat.
Um,
And you're no longer surrounded by anybody. You don't see any hobgoblins, just dead ones at your feet all around.
So what I'm going to do is I want to use my action to pick back up my Elrin's blade, because I think, Dagwood tossed it back to me at some point, but then I died and dropped it. Then I took out my short bow, the shield, and used those interchanged, but then I died again, so I think I'm empty-handed at this point. Like, technically.
Okay. I gotta
But
take
I'd
your
like-
prone. You're not no longer prone either, so I gotta take that off.
Yeah, I'd like to be able to re-equip Elrin's blade.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that.
So I'll do that for my action.
All right.
And Gwydion's just, I mean, he's been in and out of this fight.
Yeah, big time. This has been like 3 Rocky movies for him.
Yeah. So he's just going to be like heavily breathing and looking around at everybody for like assurance of some kind. Like, are we winning? Are we losing? He has like that desperate kind of look on his face, and then I'll end my turn.
Okay, yeah, there's a sense of confusion. The last hobgoblin that you guys see, he just kind of vanished around the corner. Really, all that's left is the flickering torchlight around you. You don't hear anything else at the moment. But you do hear, I will say, Gwydion, some footsteps to the south.
To the south.
And to the south. Now it's up to you. You hear just the scrape of nails and calloused foot pads on the stone floor. But you are.
He'll raise his weapon like in a offensive stance, and he'll quickly say to everybody, you know, be on your guard. Something approaches from the south.
Okay. And I guess for now, what I'll do is I will end combat because there's nobody around you any longer. So you guys are free to move around as you like. There are just spatters of blood on the floor, hobgoblins lying in heaps, their blood and just bubbling out. But yeah, other than that, it's pretty quiet.
I will use that time to pick up my shield.
Okay. Yeah.
And put my, equip my bow back on my, like it's strapped to me or whatever.
Okay.
Get my inventory ducks in a row.
Definitely. What about Brian? What about Dagwood? What are you guys up to as the heat of battle cools a little bit? You're right, Amerison. It's a resume.
What is
there any kind of rest we can do?
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking the same thing. What needs to be done in order to relieve conditions? Like, what are the steps you can take for that?
We have to be somewhere very safe.
Yeah, well, you have to be.
What's more safe than a hobgoblin cave surrounded by their dead?
So
That's
you have a
true.
Yeah, you have a stretch rest, which will remove one condition of your choice, but then a shift rest will resume. That's like an overnight thing, but that'll clear everything. Oh yeah, and a memento. Don't forget, you guys have mementos to use if you'd like.
Yep.
To remove a condition.
Yeah, Dagwood will pull out the set of bone dice that he has, and he's going to look at them and say, "These make me feel better, but I don't even know why I have them." And is going to use them to heal a condition.
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
Okay, yeah. Go for it. Whichever one you'd like.
Think that he is going to heal intelligence. Okay.
No longer angry. Anybody else?
Would a round rest make sense here? Like, at least to just recover some willpower?
Yeah, can we do that?
I think that's a combat thing.
Yeah, it's technically combat only.
Yeah.
Well, let's go chase down that guy.
I'll also do a stretch rest.
Oh, wait, you're going to sit down for 15 minutes then? You guys are going to kind of...
Isn't that what we were gonna?
No, he was doing you did a memento, didn't you?
I did.
Oh, okay. Does it tell me how much I just healed for? On the
1 HP and 6 willpower.
All right, so I'll take that back off.
So you guys are hanging out.
No.
Yeah,
Plus
just collecting our stuff, making sure that we're all good. Yeah, Dagwood looks over at Gwydion and says, "Watch that pearl probably isn't even in these caves. We're doing this all for nothing."
No, it's probably here. Everything else that sniveling whiny man said was true. We found his dead men. There are indeed hobgoblins here.
We can check and see if any of these if these had it on them. And he'll kind of like step over and start checking the looting the bodies, seeing if there's anything useful on any of them. Maybe looking for anything that's not just weapons.
Okay, yeah, really all you find, so they're all equipped with like some scrappy looking leather armor. They have small shield, short spear. The ones with the spears have a shield. But yeah, other than armor and weapons, you don't really find anything else.
Any arrows?
Yes. You do find
Brian's
some arrows.
gonna collect some arrows.
Okay, so collect some arrows. Do I need to drop anything into your...
I don't think so.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
She has a quiver. She just never dropped the quiver.
Does it say specifically what kind of arrows they are?
It says iron head.
Okay. Those are the ones you find on the hobgoblins, so.
Thanks.
There's other kinds of arrows?
We could try to take a stretch rest and just see if we can make it through 15 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could barricade ourselves with their dead.
Yeah, just put them all around us and make a little hut.
Yeah.
So you guys are going to take a stretch rest then?
Yeah, we'll try and see if we can, unless anybody doesn't want to.
Magnus would definitely want to. Gwydion's barely... I mean, he's got hit points again, but he's exhausted by now.
He already clicked the button too.
I did, but I know I rolled 6 willpower, 1 hit point, so I could just reapply that if it's successful. If we're allowed to, without being attacked.
So you guys are kind of cooling down, resting, and you hear clattering down the hall to the west of you, Dagwood, and there's some kind of curse, and this hobgoblin that vanished, he falls flat on his face, tripping over a stone or his own feet, you're not quite sure, and he's holding up his hands, sort of like, no, and he's on his knees.
Speaking in...
No,
is he speaking hobgoblin?
Well, he's saying no in the common tongue. That's pretty much all. And then he's, in between the no's, he might be uttering something in hobgoblin. But it appears he was probably trying to ambush you and failed utterly.
Dagwood will look at him and will say, he's just going to talk like as if he could understand him, and he's going to say, "A pearl, where is it? We will take it and leave without killing more of your friends and family, but you must give us the pearl."
Okay, I'm going to roll a languages for him to see if he can even get anything out of that. And he can't. He looks at you with confusion, trying to find some meaning in the words you were spouting, but he can't seem to. And you can see sweat on his brow trickling down his face, and his eyes darting around as if he's looking for a way to escape. He's kind of, you can see him eyeing this way, he's eyeing the other way, but he sees, you know, you in the front, Gwydion behind, the entire party that defeated his companions. So he looks a little hesitant.
I think Dagwood is just going to take like a deep breath, kind of disappointed that he wasn't. He was like, I was looking forward to this rest. He's going to kind of get up to his feet, and he's going to pull out his dagger, and he's going to look at him, and then he's going to charge him. Ooh.
Okay. Are you going to attack him or what?
No, yeah, he's going to attack him.
So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to put you guys in initiative order, and we'll see who gets to go first. In terms of, like, does he have time? Because there is a space between you two. Yeah. So if he has time. Okay. So as you start to charge him, so I'm going to move you back. So you start to move forward, and he sees you, your approach. He sees you draw the dagger, and he dashes. He makes a hard right. He leaves his bow on the ground. Let me make sure I can. And I guess Gwydion, you see him scampering around to the south. Brian too. He's tripping over his fallen hobgoblin buddies and just keeps running, and he can go that far. So Gwydion, I think you can catch a glimpse of him.
Mm-hmm.
But that is what he does. So now, Dagwood, you have your dagger out. You're ready to charge as he bolts around the corner.
Okay. With his, you know, he can hear his feet slapping on the floor, I'm guessing. Then he's like he's tripping around.
So it's all happened simultaneously. I would say, so if you're, I'm guessing you're going to want to take the shortcut to get to him, right? Is that what you're thinking?
That's what he would do, yeah. If he
so
could.
why don't you roll me an awareness check? Because since this is all happening simultaneously, you did see him round that way, so you're not quite sure where he's going. If you succeed this, okay, then I'll just say you read his movements, and you can kind of put two and two together and know where he went down there.
So I'm going to go ahead and... Oops, I keep on moving. Sorry, Gwydion. Like 2, 4, 6. Okay, catches up to him.
He moves. Okay, you caught up to him. Yeah, you have 12 movement. So are you going to attack him then? All right, You cut him off. He's looking over his shoulder in fear. What do you want to do? Because he used all of his. He double moved, so that was it. Can't do anything else. Can't dodge you at all.
Yeah, he approaches in slow motion, and the guy the hobgoblin turns and looks at him and just sees like no escape.
Yeah.
And
you do catch a glimpse as you round the corner. From the corner of your eye, you do see like an animal fur or something that is draped across this quarter behind him. But yeah, go ahead and do what you're gonna do. Yeah, Grandpa, I'm glad you're not bored out of your mind. I wasn't sure how this kind of a long combat would, how people would feel about it. But yeah, it's been pretty dynamic so far.
Is non-lethal damage a thing in this game? Can you say out loud?
You can topple. You can I think topple is really the only thing you'd probably want to do. You kind of like knock him down. Yeah, that's instead of inflicting damage. It's an opposed roll between your skill level and the weapon you are using and the enemy's evade.
Oh yeah, I guess he'll try and do that. He'll just kind of try to, maybe as he's approaching, he sees the look in his eyes, and he thinks about the little hobgoblins that this guy might have at home, and he will instead he kind of rolls his eyes and will just like try to like hit him into the stone wall.
You can do that. There's one more option, which is grapple. So you can grapple him to the ground if you like as well, which is in a an opposed roll between your brawling and the other enemy's brawling. So you can either do that, or you can do the topple, where you're just basically knocking him to the ground, but that uses your weapon, and it's an opposed roll as well.
Let's do that. Yeah, let's do the.
You wanna do the topple?
Yeah, we'll do. We'll try
Okay.
the topple.
So I'm going to roll his evade, and we'll compare. I doubt he's going to be able to do as well as you, but we'll see. Maybe he'll roll lucky. No, he fails. So he absolutely fails. You topple him to the ground.
I don't have to roll if he
Oh,
failed.
I thought you rolled. Sorry. Oh, you
No,
rolled
I've not
awareness.
rolled yet.
Yeah. Sorry. Roll your attack with your weapon.
Okay. 2 Banes, toppling. That's a success. Success.
Whoa! Look at all those banes. You just barely. It's so slim for you to fail. So yeah, you topple him to the ground. He is now prone, but that's pretty much all it does. It kind of knocks them to the ground. On his turn, he's able to, get up as a free action. So the question is, Gwydion, Brian, Magnus, would you all want to join combat as you see Dagwood kind of just make his way down the corridor chasing after the hobgoblin?
Oh,
Or
yeah,
are you gonna
Gwydion definitely would. He's bloodthirsty.
Yeah. Basically, this is short for who do I want to add to the combat tracker.
With his last movement, can Dagwood just kind of get out of the way? Just
Yeah.
to provide room. Okay, that's what he'll do.
Yeah, so you shove him to the ground, I guess, and then sidestep out of the way.
Yep, and kind of like do one of these motions like to Gwydion. Like, there you go.
Yeah. So, Brian as well, or no?
Yeah, she'll join.
Okay, so I'm going to join. What about Magnus? Are we going to join Magnus?
He's like 1 hit point.
Let him
Maybe you
sit
should just
sit
chill.
tight?
Yeah.
Okay.
Before I get it.
I was gonna say Magnus will join just so he can do a round rest.
Oh, smart.
okay. Well, he's already done that. He did that once already, I thought.
Oh,
And you
did he?
can only do that once per shift, I believe, right?
Oh yeah, he did already do it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So do you still want to add him or no?
No. Sorry.
That's
Can
okay.
Brian hand him her last health potion before she joins his combat?
Yeah. Magnus?
Yeah. He's like
Okay, yeah,
pretty
yeah.
on that store, so he can take it if he needs it.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you hand it over. I'm going to just switch to a new round since pretty much just Dagwood and the Hobgoblin were taking that round. So it's back to the top of the initiative with Dagwood again. The greatest thief of all time is too quick. He's he's at the top.
Kind of wanted to inflict damage but not kill him, like try and knock him out. That was kind of like
you
what I
wanna
wanted
try,
to do with the last one.
you want to try to
So I
knock
guess,
him out?
Yeah, so I guess I will.
I'll say, I'll say you can, I guess, attempt to knock him out. I know this would be like a homebrew thing. I would just give you like a, well, I think I'd give you a Bane, but he's on the ground right now, so I would just give you like an attack roll. How are you going to attack him? Like with a
regular
pommel of your dagger or something? Is that what you're
Yeah, just
thinking?
like knock it into his
Yeah,
head and knock him unconscious.
Yeah, why don't you just give me an attack roll then? And we'll just say, like, because of his predicament.
Oh,
Because
cool.
I see
Because
that.
I have him targeted, it automatically gives a boon for him being prone.
Nice.
So I like it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and by the way, you are standing right by a door, too. I don't know if you can see it on the map.
I do, yeah. Okay.
That's where the pearl is.
Okay, a 3 is definitely a success. So you clock him on his poor little skull. And he is, why'd I make him invisible? That's not what I meant to do. He's unconscious.
Okay. And then Dagwood is going to step past him over to this this hanging skin, and he's going to listen through and see if he can hear anything on the other side.
Yeah, so this, as you come closer, it appears to be a very large animal, maybe something like a bear. And it is staked, or I guess pinned to the wall, and you're listening. you do hear some the crackle of torches. And why don't you roll me an awareness check? Okay, a 4. You do hear the shifting of feet on the ground, and you hear this just kind of guttural breathing on the other side.
You made me think of Beavis and Butthead, like.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
exactly like that.
He's going to move back, and as he goes, he's going to like motion to his party that there are. They might not be able to see him actually with this rock in the way.
Okay.
But that's going to be his turn.
All right, Brian, you're up next. As you hear the pommel of a dagger against skull and a body collapsing down the cave or down the corridor. What would you like to do?
No.
I guess combat's kind of pointless now. I'm going to end combat since you know.
No. She's gonna swing around rest.
She's going to what?
She's gonna round rest.
All right, I'll give you a round rest. That just is willpower. You know that, right?
Yeah, she'll take the 1 willpower.
1 willpower. Okay. I'll give anybody, if anybody has any combat related stuff, I'll give you that the rest of that round if you'd like to do something.
Hey.
You did a round rest too? Okay.
Yeah, I'm able to do more stuff again. Like, I guess combat is over or something.
All right. So what do you guys want to do? There's a heavily breathing hobgoblin on the ground at Dagwood's feet.
Tie him
nobody
up.
else as far as you can see. Tie him up?
Yeah, we gotta tie this guy.
Yeah. Dagwood will grab him by the foot and drag him over to the rest of the group.
Okay.
And then we can we can tie him up.
Magnus will go ahead and drink that potion. That's 2d6 to heal.
Yep.
All right. Roll that. 6.
Okay, 6. So I just need to make sure that your final healing potion is gone. Yes, delete. Okay. All right, so he heals up. What do you guys want to do?
We're tying this guy up, right?
Yep.
Oh, that's right. With what? Do you guys have rope? Does anybody have rope left?
So much rope.
Yeah.
Okay.
We
All right.
made sure we had rope this campaign.
So you're just tying him up. Any way in particular, tying him to anything, or just like hog tying him where he is?
Tie him to his dead friends.
Wake him up, pull out a dagger.
That's jacked up.
You're going to answer all our questions, or I'm going to cut you, starting with in between your fingers.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's any words that he can understand, like treasure or something like that. We need to know where that's at. We can't. I mean, I don't know how many hobgoblins are in these caves, but we can't do this much longer. You've got to at least have a headache, Gwydion.
I do.
How big are the hobgoblins? Are they like Brian's size?
Yeah, they're pretty
little
little.
bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably a little bigger.
Could she like dress up as a hobgoblin?
You could. The sight of them, the smell of them is they stink to high heaven, but you could totally put on their soiled furs and leather armor if you like.
A leather armor could be really nice, actually.
Yeah, you could pick
leather
up some
armor. This leather
stinky-
armor is pretty gross. What if you dressed up as a hobgoblin and then acted like you captured me and Gwydion?
Classic. I like it.
Yeah, this is basically what a hobgoblin looks like. This is one of the ones, the more warrior-like ones. Granted, he doesn't have like any kind of metal. He's just wearing and the other one is like this guy. Oh wait, why does it show me all of the same artwork? Oh wait, there we go. Sorry. These are the guys with the spears.
Okay.
And the wooden
Is that
shields.
their spear? Just like a stick tied to another stick?
Yeah, it's like a crappy little spear. It will act as a spear, and mechanically, of course. But yeah, just really shitty leather armor, barefoot, smells like rot.
Dagwood looks between the knocked out hobgoblin and Brian and says, I see it. I think you could pull it off.
I'm not sure if that's a compliment.
If you want to wear this, I would say it would just give you a bane to any charisma based.
Her charisma's in the toilet as it is, so
Yeah, this would not help your situation mechanically. you will get a a 1 armor protection, but baned on anything else regarding charisma.
that's totally fine with her. Yeah, she'll put on some.
You want to do it? Okay.
Yeah, she's gonna do it.
All right, so I'm gonna give you some leather armor. Let me grab it out of the inventory. I'll drag it into your inventory here.
Some stank ass leather armor.
Stank ass. Okay, you have your leather armor.
Although her performance is 4, so I don't know if she's gonna be fooling anyone, but she'll try.
So is your are you putting it on right now?
Yeah.
All right, you don this foul-smelling armor. There's a little bit of blood on it from these things are all dead and bleeding, but yeah, you're wearing it. And the smell is even stronger because it's like closer to your nose now.
Yeah. This reminds me of back in the day. I'm gonna put some furs on too.
Really? So you're gonna take?
Goblin-y.
Yeah, they have these like. Are you barefoot right now, or do you have shoes on?
She has her lucky shoes.
She has the lucky shoes, but I don't know if she's wearing them.
Yeah, I know. I'm curious
If you want to look like a hobgoblin, you need to take those off.
But they do have these what are they, vambraces and stuff, like just they're all fur, kind of tied up, and greaves, little things like that. They look like they're not really meant for much protection. But
she's just gonna try to hobgoblin as much as she can, and then she'll do like a little hobgoblin impression and ask them if it's working.
I don't want to get too dark, but there are a bunch of dead hobgoblins that you could.
Are you talking about wearing their skin?
I mean,
oh damn, that would be rough. Make a hobgoblin mask.
But
jeez, you guys
already smell pretty bad.
If we want to get away with it, this is something that we really think we want to try to fool them. I mean, you just look like a person wearing hobgoblin stuff. It doesn't. I don't see this working. But if you were wearing a hobgoblin mask,
no, I love it. We're getting some Conan level shit early, guys.
Then maybe we could have a chance at finding this pearl.
Would you have to do a crafting roll to like cut the face off a hobgoblin, like tie some rope onto it?
Of course you would.
I got a good bushcraft.
Well, it'd be crafting, not bushcraft.
Oh, I could assist with using my dagger to because I'm really good at that.
Wow,
you know what?
Doing this.
I would like to argue to use my ability adaptive to make it bushcraft because it's like skinning an animal.
What does adaptive do?
It lets humans pick a different skill than what you want me to use.
Okay. Yeah,
it says the GM has the final word, but should be lenient.
Yeah, I'm going to say this is probably going to take some time. This isn't going to be like a 15-minute stretch. This will be like, I don't know, maybe not quite a full shift, a couple hours, I guess. to get all
Really?
this. Yeah, I mean, you got to peel it off and try to keep it in order. Yeah, a marathon. Puts the lotion on the skin, or else it gets a hose again.
I don't know if we have the time.
Yeah, it's up to you. I mean, you can sit here and I'll say it takes like at least an hour. You know, it's going to take more than 15 minutes.
Right.
But yeah,
Guess
I'll let
we
you use
could
your
we could
whatever roll you
scope
want
it
to do.
out first, and then if we think I'll have to sneak in, we can take the time.
Well,
Is the
there's a couple
hobgoblin
of doors that
This
maybe
might
we could
actually give you a
pull-
benefit. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
There's a couple doors that maybe we could go inside and block the door so that we give us a little more time.
we could? Is the hobgoblin we have captured, is it conscious yet, or is it just unconscious?
No, he's still out. He's still out. I should probably.
Really
What I'll
hard.
do is every stretch I will, which you guys haven't really. I'll give him one con roll. He doesn't have a con, so I guess it'd be like a 5. You guys can always wake him up as well if you want. Slap
You
him
could
awake,
use
dump some
you
water.
could use your physical dice, yes and no. See if he
Oh,
wakes
yeah, I
up.
could do that 50-50. So yes, he wakes up. No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
Okay, he's still out cold.
Okay.
I mean, look at the little dent that I did.
Yes.
So
We might
Gwydion,
not.
you hear something behind you. It's muffled speech. Very difficult to hear. Doesn't sound like a hobgoblin speaking though. And it's kind of echoing down the corridor to the north. And you hear also, it sounds almost like, I guess everybody hears it. You guys are all pretty much the same area. Sounds like a door creaking on its hinges. Maybe somebody thumping against it as well. The rattle of chains.
Post.
Ooh. I will add a something to I will stick something in the unconscious hobgoblin's mouth and gag him so that if he does wake, he's bound and can't say anything.
Okay.
Before we move out, do anything else.
He's so smart.
Let's we should go see what that is. Then maybe they're keeping somebody already prisoner. It didn't sound like a hobgoblin?
No, it did
muffled
not sound
speech?
like a hobgoblin. It sounded somewhat different.
Yeah, Gwydion will investigate that right away.
Okay. So feel free to move your token. It sounds like it was coming from the north, like up in this direction here. So you walk down this corridor and you come to an iron door right here. It's an iron door, crudely forged, put in place. It appears to be locked.
Locked?
Yeah.
If only we had someone who was good at unlocking things.
Hey,
Is there a
Henrik.
door?
Good morning. What? Sorry.
There's a door here as well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're walking around
That's
that
such a
direction as
little
well.
area.
It
Yeah.
is a little area. So yeah, Brian, you take a different route, and you find another iron door that matches the one that's right in front of Gwydion. It has these very close positioned bars at the top. There's like a little viewing window, but the bars are in there, and it's pretty dark. There's only darkness behind both of these doors that you can see, and there's a torchlight, or there's a torch on the wall out here. So it's pretty bright out here, but very dark in these.
Did she
from what you
try
can
the
see.
door?
You want to try to open it?
Yeah, she wants to see if it'll open.
It's locked.
And we didn't find any kind of keys on any of these hobgoblins, right?
You did not. But you
Dagwood
hear
will try and
movement
pick this lock
inside.
right here.
Okay. Yeah. Pick it.
Yeah. So just a reminder, he uses his claws.
His claws.
As-
Okay.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, I remember that.
just
and I
give
think
me a
we
sleight
use
of hand check.
sleight of hand. Yeah.
Yep. Sleight of hand. Okay, 17. Man, is it 18?
He's good.
Okay,
what he's
it clicks. The lock clicks.
And then he will say, "All right, that one's good," and he'll move over to this one, and he'll pick this lock too.
Oh, you can pick that one too. Night
Sure.
Finbar, thanks for stopping by. Okay, so give me another sleight of hand. Easy success. That one is now unlocked as well.
And he will kind of like step back and kind of look at everybody and say, "All right, where are we going?"
Gwydion will ferociously kick the door in front of him open,
Dude,
sword and shield in hand.
All right, you kick the door open, and torchlight filters in, and you see two individuals who kind of push themselves up against the back wall. It's a very cramped chamber.
Mm-hmm.
And you see, as the light spills in, let me find them right here. You see two dwarves looking at you curiously, half scowling. They're wearing just rags, basically. And inside it's a very cramped dungeon. And you see that there is a tree stump between these two individuals. And there is some chicken cut up. It appears as if they've been eating them. You also see a couple of blankets rolled up on piles of straw.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see they're kind of moving. They have their hands over their eyes because they weren't used to this bright light. And you can see that their ankles are shackled. And they have two large iron balls, those old school big iron balls attached to chains, attached to shackles.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just looking at you like this. They can't quite make out who you are. You're kind of a silhouette in this doorway.
You have nothing to fear. I am Gwydion Danewin. Are you injured?
So you hear the muttering of speech that you do not recognize. And why don't you roll me a languages check as they appear to be speaking. Okay, unfortunately you can't make out what they're saying. You see their lips moving. They kind of start talking to each other. They say something to you, but you don't understand it.
I will motion down at their ankles where the chains are, and I'll kind of like make like break. I'll just use charades. I want to give them the impression that I want to break them free from their bindings.
Okay. Yeah, give me a persuasion, give me a performance, something like that.
All right. I will do persuasion.
Yeah, they seem like to not trust you very much. They're kind of hesitant, even though they know they're cornered. Okay, your miming of breaking shackles succeeds.
Oui.
You see their posture soften a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
and they lean in toward you, and then they kind of, basically give you enough room to have access to their shackles at their feet.
Dagwood, Brian, there are two captives in here.
What?
Yes. Come look at them and help me.
Dagwood will
Do they have any food?
No,
Good question.
I can't see in this room at all.
Well,
you saw there was some scraps of chicken on a stump in the center of the room, and it appears as if they've been eating the carcass.
I love stump chicken.
Stump chicken. Dagwood, have a look at those chains. See if you can claw your way out of those, or if we'll have to find another means to break them.
Yeah, Dagwood will go in and look at the chains and see about picking the locks. If there are locks that he can try to remove.
Unfortunately, you cannot find any key. It looks like these are all welded shut. They would be. You have to actually break them. Yes.
Okay. Well, that's no problem for me.
All right. Well, I will allow me to get out of the way. Oh, sorry, Gwydion. Let's put you back.
I appreciate you looking. I will.
Unfortunately, I can't do much with that.
Let's see here. Let me look at my inventory. I have.
So you're walking down the hall, Dagwood, a little bit further.
Yeah, I was coming to check out this door again, the one that I unlocked right here.
The door, you hear banging on it. Let us out! Let us out! Help us! Help!
I open it right away.
You open it right away, and you see three individuals, three humans, and they are dressed similarly as these dwarves. They're just wearing rags. They look very frail. They look wounded. They look like they haven't had a good meal in many days. Let me find their image here really quick.
They also are in chains and...
Yes.
Okay.
So you see these three guys standing there, sunken cheeks, dark circles under their eyes. They look like they've seen better days. Who are you? You're not a hobgoblin, but I've never seen the likes of you. Have you come to save us?
Well, it's not our main mission, but while we're here, we might as well. My name is Dagwood Softpaws. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
My name is... And the guy on the far right, he steps forward. What is his name? My name is Aulik. Are you going to free me of these shackles? All of us. I will scream and bring the hobgoblins upon us if you do not free me. And as he says this, he kind of, brandishes his fist, but you can see, like, it brings him pain. He winces in pain, and he, like, holds his lower back and kind of staggers back into the shadows a little bit. So you can tell these guys, they're wounded.
I would like to help you. That's sure, but I don't like that. I don't think that you should be recommending or suggesting that you would call the hobgoblins down. We've already killed many, and I could easily just lock this door again.
Forgive me.
Calm down there, partner.
Where are my manners? Of course, you're here to save us. There is, So will you do it?
We'll try.
And you notice, Dagwood, these actually do have locks on them.
Okay.
So they can't.
Yeah, Dagwood will say, "Yes, we will. That looks like within my wheelhouse. I do have a question for you.
Yes.
We do seek treasure. We are not just adventurers and explorers, or rather, the saviors of captured individuals in closets. But we were wondering if you knew of anything of worth in these tunnels."
Well, I was a guard of a caravan before these hobgoblins attacked. We worked for a man named Dregel. He is a merchant. We carried wine and
never
goods.
heard of him.
I can only assume they have not yet traded the items that they stole. They might be in these caves. There's also 2 dwarves just down the hallway. They chained us, but they were also shackled themselves. I don't know if they'd be any help to you, but they did not understand anything we said to them.
Oh, okay. Dagwood will walk over and begin trying to pick the locks on their chains.
Yeah, so give me a sleight of hand with a boon. Easy peasy. Okay, yeah. Click, click, click. All 3 shackles are unlocked.
We are very close to the exit. You could leave very quickly if you'd like. What would you do?
I don't know what awaits us outside. We are weak and wounded, hungry, thirsty, barely alive. Do you have any food, any drink that perhaps could you could offer?
I have a little. Could you all split a ration?
We will take anything you have. And the other 2 men grumble, hey, we will.
Okay. He'll take out a ration and give it to the main guy, but make sure that he splits it into 3 so everybody can have one.
Okay, so he does so.
Okay. Remove a ration.
Ravenously consume it, smacking their lips. Good sir, any water? We are quite parched, my friend.
Water, something? Would I have to have a skin or something?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't.
Water skins.
Fortunately, I don't have my skin with me. It was left on a horse.
I think actually, you know what? I think in this game, I think it's just sort of hand waved. I don't think there's actually water. I think you track water in this.
Well, then, as he would have handed over the ration, he would have also passed his water skin.
Yeah, I'll just say you have as much water as you do ration. Okay, so they gulp it down. The water, drips down their chins, and they try to catch it and slurp it from their dirty palms. Oh, I thank you, sir. I thank you. You saved our lives.
He will step aside so that they can come out if they'd like.
Yeah, they start to... Go ahead, Brian.
She kind of wants to test her disguise. So she's going to be like, yeah. And see.
Wait, you didn't skin the face, right? You just you just are donning. Okay, so why don't you roll me? So this gentleman steps out into the light, and he's kind of squinting. So I'm gonna give you a let's see. You can have a persuasion or performance, and I'd give you a boon because you have the get up, but then also another boon because these guys they can't see it's so hot right now.
Okay. I don't think it'll help much, but we'll see. Oh
wow,
no.
Look at that.
Attack and die.
If they attack you, I'm going to kill them.
This guy walks out. He stumbles out. He's kind of he doesn't look like he's old. Maybe he's like in his 40s or something. He's not too old. And he's walking like an old man with his arms outstretched in front of him. And he turns and he sees you, Brian. Ah! He screeches and he starts running backward and he bumps into a Dagwood. So he almost knocks you over, Dagwood. Why don't you give me an evade check as this guy just kind of barrels down the hallway toward you? Okay, you dodge out of the way, and he just coasts and slams into this wall, falls to the ground. Yeah, let me get these images out of the way so people can see what's going on. Yeah, he falls into the wall, falls, says, "Oh my God, save me, there's more! Quick, kill it!"
She's gonna say, "Oh,
Everyone looks over at
sorry."
Brian and is like, pretty good.
She's gonna like take the fur down. Just be like, "Sorry, sir. I was just seeing how my disguise was working."
So he looks at you with wide eyes, and then he forces out a laugh. This is very, very cruel indeed. And he tries to laugh some more, and he's rubbing his eyes, and he slowly he walks his hands up the wall behind him and gets to his feet, and you hear some clapping coming from the dungeon to the south, where these other two guys are.
Yeah, Dagwood looks over and
I
says,
think Jessica froze. She's like making a weird face.
yeah, Dagwood will look at this guy and he'll say, "Relax, friend. Your time in here is short. You need to leave. I don't think you could be any help to us." But
Is it safe? Is it safe out there? There could be hobgoblins. There are hordes of them. There were countless numbers.
The hordes are here in the caves. You are far safer out there. If you step outside and are able to make it to the forest that is at the top of this cliff, you actually are quite safe. Our work in here is not done, and I can guarantee that we will be encountering more of these hobgoblins.
My companions, myself and my companions, we're weak. We are not able to fight. We don't even have shoes. Would you mind if we waited for you and you escorted us out of this, wherever we are?
You okay? Going back into your cupboard.
We are free. We can run if we wish, but I fear for what awaits us outside, whether it be the weather, other hobgoblins, or worse.
Well, you might want to take some of their weapons in there with you in case you are discovered. There are short swords and or spears and several bows and arrows out here.
Very well then. We will collect the items.
Also, some very disgusting leather armor that might add some protection for you.
This guy calls out, "Sigvid, Irvid, come on, let's get armed. It's been too long." And the two gentlemen make their way out and start looking around for, if I can get them out of here, start searching the bodies.
Look at all them bodies. That was us. What are we going to do with those dwarves?
You see Gwydion raises his sword. He's going to try to strike the chains and break them.
Okay, yeah. You do so. So you persuaded them to allow you to enter. You raise a sword of your head. And in a splash of sparks, the chains break free.
I don't even got to make a check.
Don't got to make a check. It's like that scene in Conan. Remember when he's like a slave fighter and he's like, "Go, run."
Yeah. And it is a magic sword.
Yeah. Well, mechanically, there was no like hit points to these, so.
Right. I'll also give them each a field ration to eat.
Okay. They mutter something, and yet again, this language that you do not comprehend, and take it and start eating it.
And then I'll gesture them out the door and like kind of wave an open hand around and like kind of like see how they're collecting weapons. You arm yourselves kind of thing.
Okay, so they make their way out, and when you do see them in their full glory in the torchlight, they too are like these other men. They're very frail. They have their faces are sunken, dark circles under their eyes. Probably lost a lot of weight from what they're used to. These are the thinnest dwarves you've ever seen. But they stumble their way out into the hall and do as you say and make their way around the carcasses. And you guys hear muttering.
Oleg, this one's still breathing. Look.
And it appears that they've probably discovered the one you had tied up.
Did we hear them make that exchange?
Yeah, you hear that.
That one is, we're going to interrogate that one.
Good idea. Good idea. Not sure you'll be able to understand him, though.
Do any of you speak hobgoblin
No,
to the humans?
No, unfortunately, we do not. Nor dwarven.
Do is the ground here got dirt on it?
Yeah, I mean it's carved from stone, but yeah, there's some dust and dirt that's been tracked in. Yeah.
See, we can use we can draw the sounds. We can draw pictures, and maybe the hobgoblin will understand. Draw the pearl. Draw other hobgoblins.
Okay, so yeah, go ahead.
I was going to ask, looking around, so I know that there was a door that was down here. That was also like an iron door.
Yes, there was a door down there. There is a door. There is a door down there. Yes.
Looking here, is this a split in the stone? I can't see above it, but it is.
Yeah, you can walk in there. Yeah, it's a shadowed area. There's like a little alcove. So as you get in there, you kind of feel your way around, and it's a narrow passage. You feel that familiar feeling of straw on your feet on the ground, and there's some other blankets and things. It looks like this is probably a sleeping area for some hobgoblins. It smells as bad as brine in here.
Disgusting.
I'm gonna start removing some of these dead guys so it's not so cluttered.
Well, I saw another door to the south. Maybe we should check that as well.
Yes, I concur.
Okay, so you guys make your way to the southeast, back to that door. And it is a... Oh wait, I click on the wrong one. Hang on. It is another iron door. And there is no locking mechanism on the outside that you can see, Dagwood.
We'll test it to see if it opens.
No,
or if it's locked from the other side.
It is locked. It does not budge.
And no way to unlock it from the sides.
No way to unlock it. As everything is in this game, any inanimate object has hit points, so there is definitely an ability to break it down if you'd like.
He looks over at Gwydion and say, "This one is yours."
I will try to break it down.
Okay, so this thing, are you going to attack it with your with your sword or something?
Yeah, I may as well.
Yeah, so basically in this game, doors, things like that have hit points.
Mm-hmm.
So you can, this thing is a heavily armored iron door, so it's probably going to take some time, but you are more than welcome to start whacking at it if you want to try to break this door down.
I will. And I will, let me see here. Yeah, I'll do that.
Doing that, he'll mention the bear skin that is covering this entrance down here as well.
Okay.
He'll
Yeah,
kind of
there
point
is.
that way. It looks like Gwydion could probably see it.
Oh, you don't need to roll attack. I just need your damage.
Oh.
Okay, 14. All right, so you sparks fly as your blade makes impact with this door, and there's just a very small chunk of metal that was removed. It's a very heavy door.
This probably would take too long.
Yes, we can try that entrance down to the south. Maybe are able to find our way over to the other side of this door.
Yes, let's do that.
Okay, so Dagwood will head down here, and he's going to get to this bear skin
Yeah.
and pull it aside to kind of peek on the inside of it.
You pull it aside, and you see. Let's see. Can I move this here? Yeah. You peek inside, and you see a hobgoblin standing there with a spear, and he holds it at the ready, and his eyes go wide, and he's kind of looking over his shoulder in all directions, pointing the spear at you. And he charges.
Okay.
Immediately. He hesitates a moment. So what I'm going to do is roll a... I guess I'll just add all you guys to the tracker. Okay, yeah, he gets to go first. So he rushes forward. But there is some hesitancy. It's almost as if he's being forced to be here. And he charges at you, Dagwood, with his spear. Actually, shit, he doesn't go that far. He goes right here. He has this spear. These guys look a little bit more hefty than the ones you fought. So he's a little bit more heavily armored. The spear looks like it's of a finer craftsmanship than the ones you've seen so far.
Okay.
But he stabs it for you. It's a long weapon, so it can get you... Ooh, but it's a failure. So it gets trapped up in this bear skin rug hanging there. And Brian, actually, you're up next. As you see some long shadows spill across the floor in front of Dagwood.
Can you see this guy?
Yeah, you can see him. You can see him. He's just standing there about 5 feet or so away from Dagwood, thrusting his spear out at him. He's dressed in a much nicer armor than you're wearing.
Dagwood is holding the bearskin and cover open.
Can she try to shoot him?
Yeah, but that's going to be an obscured target. If you target him, it'll probably come up, but yeah.
That's okay.
What do you mean that's okay?
She'll try. She'll still try.
Okay. I thought you're kind of grinning like you had a trick up your sleeve or something.
No, I'm just grinning because I'll probably roll really bad and like shoot both of my companions.
Lose all your arrows.
That's the one thing that there isn't rules for, which I think would be, maybe it's going to be in the more advanced rules. Like, what if you do shoot through somebody and you miss? Do you then hit your party member, you know? Okay, that's a success. He cannot dodge, so roll the damage.
Yes.
So this arrow whizzes right between Gwydion and Dagwood through the, or around the bearskin rug and strikes this hobgoblin for 9 points of damage. And he goes, ah! He grunts and kind of staggers back a step. Do you want to move anymore, or are you going to hold your ground?
She'll hold her ground.
Okay, so Dagwood, you're up next. As this arrow just whizzes right by your ear.
Yeah, so Dagwood will push the bearskin aside and we'll walk into the room.
Okay.
Sees another one in the corner, it looks like.
Yep.
But his concern with is this guy. He will kind of like push the spear aside and just jam up with his dagger.
Okay. Roll me an attack. Triple Bane. It's still not enough to stop Dagwood. Okay, he can't do anything, so 3 points of damage. Okay. The dagger cuts across his breastplate. Well, sorry, he's wearing studded leather, not a breastplate. So it absorbs some of the damage. All right, Gwydion, you're up.
Moves over one.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Can I move like
you
right
have
here?
To move. Yeah, you can move through them. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, actually, no. I'm gonna say you can't because you can't move past through an enemy that is basically doesn't want you to move past. This he's more or less. These squares are kind of weird, but yeah, I'll say you can't move past this guy.
Sounds good.
And Gwydion, you can't occupy the same space, so you're kind of in a. There's a little bit of a bottleneck going on right here.
All right, I'll have a Bane, but I can try to shoot him.
Oh, with your yeah.
With my
Obscure
bow.
target. Okay, so you're gonna try to shoot past Dagwood. See if oh, that's a good shot. Yep. Roll that damage. He can't do anything.
Yes, 3
damage. All right. And another arrow is sticking out of his studded leather now. And he snarls in pain. This guy steps forward, kind of out of the shadows. You saw him already, Dagwood, though. And he targets you. He's also armed with a spear. Actually, you know what? Sorry. He stays where he is. I keep forgetting. I'm not used to long weapons.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. He strikes true. And I guess you can't dodge. Do you have any abilities where you can dodge outside of your turn or anything like that? No?
Even if I do, but I don't have any willpower.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. All right. He sticks you pretty good for 8 points of damage.
Oops. Let's see.
Oh, I did it. Did you?
All right, I'm good.
Okay. All right, that is the end of the round. We are moving to the second round. And this guy sees his companion joining the fight. He sees the spear impale you, and he tries to do the same thing. Ooh, but it's a failure. His wounds have gotten the better of him, and he misses. Which brings us to Gwydion.
Mm-hmm. All right. Guess
Nightmare, son. Thanks for hanging out.
Nah. Let me check my abilities again. Veteran. Okay. All right. Yeah, he's just going to notch another arrow and attack the same one
All right.
he shot
Go
at
for
previously. Let me target him this time.
Okay.
Target. Select
He
me.
can't do anything because he's already gone.
Short bow.
Success with a 15. Damn. What is your skill?
16.
Jeez. Okay. Roll that
I
damage.
think. Yeah. There it is. Roll damage. 4 points.
Okay. So I will deal that damage on this guy. So yeah, the he's still standing. He's got 3 arrows sticking out of him now. Brings us to Dagwood. He's kind of, wavering on his feet, but he still has a fierce look in his eye.
So I think Dagwood is going to attempt to. I think he's gonna attempt to, what is it called? Let me see. Topple him. He's gonna try and knock him over.
Topple. Okay.
Yeah. So that we're all
Topple
not standing in this
again.
bottleneck. So he will
So that should just be an attack roll with your weapon.
Yep.
And it is an oppose roll. So your skill level and the weapon you're using and the enemy's evade. Okay, so I got to roll an evade for him. Okay, so what is your it's 18, right?
Yeah.
So his is a 12, so he wins by 1 point. So technically, you're unable to topple him. He kind of just, you go for him, you try to knock him down, and he just kind of steps out of the way, just at the last second. Which brings us to Brian.
All right. She probably can't even reach him at this point.
Try to target him and see if you can attack with your bow.
Okay.
It's the line of sight. I imagine it says obscured.
Yeah. So
'Cause
it's
you
the
are
same.
no-
Just banned.
Yeah, it's sort of in this weird area where it's like it looks like you probably have line of sight.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna trust Patrick and his Dragonbane system.
All right. She's gonna
So
risk
you just get a bane.
Oof.
Oh, okay. You can push the roll if you'd like. Otherwise, you can take the fail.
She'll push it.
Oh, damn. Okay, you become exhausted, but that helps you. You get a second wind and roll that damage.
She's disheartened a little.
A little disheartened. Okay.
Oops. I think I clicked it twice.
Whoa. Okay, wait, what's going on here? Yeah.
I didn't mean to hit it twice.
Okay, this one strikes him right in the eye socket, and he collapses to the ground. But this guy, just as he sees his companion fall, he thrusts his spear forward at Dagwood because he's the only person he can see.
Yeah.
Okay, a 7 is success. Do you have any? You've already gone, so you can't attempt to dodge. So that's 9 points of damage. Did you deal it? I can deal. Oh, you're at 0.
I'm at 0.
Okay,
Oh, no.
so Dagwood falls at the feet of Gwydion. Which brings us to a new round, everybody. I'm going to remove this guy out of initiative because he's dead. Okay, Dagwood,
I think you
you're up.
removed Dagwood. Oh, wait,
he
there.
did. He's in there.
Ah,
Dagwood,
okay.
I need a death roll from you. As you were hovering on death's door.
Oh, I have a bane on this too.
Oh,
No.
okay, that's one
Shit.
failure, unfortunately.
Off up blood.
Brian, yeah. Brian, you're up as you see Dagwood fall. He collapses to the ground and a spearhead retracts into the darkness ahead.
God. Can she go up to him and like check him to see if he has a potion?
Yeah, you can search his body for your action.
Okay. Does he have a potion?
Does he? He does.
He does.
He does have a potion.
Can she give it to him, or is that
No,
that would be
a second
another
So
action?
your action is searching and grabbing the potion, and then the next time you could be able to, use it.
Can she hand it to
No,
Gwydion? Okay.
no, just one. Your search and finding this thing would be one action.
All right.
Gwydion, you're up. As Brian,
He's all
Brian
like,
sneaks a
"Blah."
potion. He's all blah. Okay, so you just charge in. Okay.
Yeah, he's pissed. That's his buddy. All right, got it targeted.
So this hobgoblin is taken aback as you just barrel into this room, this very small chamber. And he's going to actually attempt to dodge you, I think. He's going to try to evade. And he does. So you barrel around the corner and he just sidesteps away from your sword blade at the last moment. But that's his turn. So new round. And he decides to trade blows with you now that he sees that you missed.
Well,
What's
okay.
up?
I was gonna use veteran, so I still went before. But no, he got a 5, so he'd still go first. It's all right.
Okay. All right, so he lunges forward with his fancy spear. It's a success. You can take a dodge or a parry if you like. But
I'll
that will
take a
your
free
turn.
parry.
Free parry? Okay.
Yeah, let me so that way I can still attack him later. Shield block. Or is it? It's defensive.
And what is the what is the God, what is it? What is the quality of the spear? Because I need to roll damage to see if you can.
Oh, the shield?
Yeah, the shield. Yeah, sorry.
15 damage. 15 durability.
Okay, so he's got to get 15 or more damage, which he probably won't get.
Yeah.
So is that a free parry, or what is it? Or it just doesn't count toward your action? You got to roll parry still? Okay.
I still roll, but yeah, it doesn't count towards my action.
All right, so I'm going to roll the damage and see if it exceeds that. It does not, so you parry this spear with your shield.
Yippee!
And Brian, you're up.
I got 1 minute to kill this fucker.
Oh yeah, it's almost time.
She's going to revive Dagwood. Or try
You're
to.
going to just use
I
the
guess she
potion?
will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just roll 2d6. And that will be how much HP he gets back.
Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh,
11. Nice.
Yes.
Okay, that is your action. As you pour this elixir of life down his throat. Which brings us to Gwydion. As you're just coming off this parry of the spear, what would you like to do?
We're gonna attack. Each use requires con roll or take d4 damage. Okay, so we're gonna use my sword special ability for the first time.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna make a con roll.
All right.
All right, so I pass. So I take no damage from this. But we're going to attack. What it does is it adds that d6 damage.
Oh!
Sure as hell don't this time.
Shit. All right, you hit yourself by mistake. Roll for damage as usual, but without any damage bonus. Dang. So this cramped chamber is is throwing you for a loop, and you somehow strike yourself with your own weapon.
So I'm going to take 2d8 plus a d6.
What's
regardless.
the D6? Oh, that's the extra damage of the special thing?
Yeah, my ability.
Okay, so just make sure to not calculate the damage bonus. Jesus, 13. That doesn't take you out, does it? Almost.
Almost.
Okay, so you hit yourself blood sprays on the cave walls, and I
No, it
guess
does.
It does take you down. You took
It does
yourself
take me
down.
down. Yeah.
Oh my god! And I guess that's a good place to end it. I'll make sure you're prone. Holy shit! Another crazy session. We got out of combat and then back into it briefly. More players are down, so I guess at the very least, I was kind of worried you guys were a little too OP, but it seems to be the Dragonbane rule set is kind of showing its worth, demonstrating its worth anyway, to still be a challenge. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with us. Again, for the stream, newcomers, old-timers, whoever you may be, thank you, Patrick, for the system. I guess let us know if it calculates line of sight. I would love to know that, because I feel like it probably does,
It
but I
does.
don't know for sure.
Because it says obstructed if it's
It will say obstructed if you. Well, I
Mhm.
mean, but I wonder if you can't shoot it whatsoever. Like if you try to, I guess we could test it. You could try to target the hobgoblin right now, and if it would even let you do it, I don't know. But yeah, we can test that later. Thank you, Noel. Thank you, Andreas, for the music. And well, next week is Christmas Eve, so we won't be here, everybody. We'll be having a holiday times. Hopefully, you guys have a great Christmas if you celebrate, or whatever holiday it might be. And yeah, we'll probably be back the following week, I think. I don't even know, because I think that's New Year's Eve. So we will talk about it amongst ourselves. And keep an eye out for your notifications. If you're on a Discord server, you will be the first to know, of course. And hopefully you guys have a great night and a great week, maybe 2 weeks until we see you next time. So we will see you then. Bye.